Hello everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I did want to make a reaction video about Connor Bedard probably going to the Chicago Blackhawks as they did win the NHL draft lottery for 2023. You could see it right here. These are the picks for the first round of the draft. Chicago Blackhawks pick first, Anaheim pick second, Columbus pick third, San Jose pick fourth, Montreal fifth, Arizona sixth, and so on. So this was the lottery. The Chicago Blackhawks won first place. The Anaheim Ducks won second place. The Columbus Blue Jackets, the only change here is that the Columbus Blue Jackets dropped down to number 3 from number 2. Other than that, the rest of the picks remain the same as before. So, a really interesting result for the NHL. Obviously, the Chicago Blackhawks were the team that tanked the most. They tanked a lot. They completely tore down their team last year. They traded away two really core young players, including Kirby Dach and Alex DeBrincat. Kirby Dach was traded to the Montreal Canadiens for draft picks, and you also have Alex DeBrincat, who was traded to the Ottawa Senators. Obviously, the Chicago Blackhawks are getting rewarded for all their tanking they've done this past season. They will pick first overall, likely selecting the generational player that is Connor Bedard. People are labeling him the next Connor McDavid, the next Sidney Crosby, the next impact player in the NHL that is generational. Obviously, every draft has franchise players that can really change the course of a team, but players like Bedard and McDavid, they can change teams drastically. Obviously, you could see McDavid how well he's doing right now with the Oilers in the playoffs and in all the seasons he's been in the NHL. So it's pretty remarkable how the Blackhawks have the opportunity to pick one of the best prospects since McDavid. So it's pretty crazy in that regard. As you might have heard, there was a little bit of a mistake in the production of the actual recording of the draft lottery. So what happened was Kevin Weeks did reveal prematurely that the Columbus Blue Jackets did lose the draft lottery, and this was revealed before they went to commercials, before the top 3 picks were revealed. So we did get a little bit of a sneak peek that Columbus did lose the draft lottery. They will be picking third. It was a little bit of a mistake. I wouldn't say that was a controversy. I mean, they obviously recorded the entire event, so it's not like because they said it beforehand, they, jinxed it or like they knew beforehand. No, it was a completely recorded event, so it was a little bit of a mistake. I wouldn't say it was any kind of controversy. So let's take a look at Connor Bedard's stats from the past year at the Regina Pats in the WHL. Obviously, it's not just this year, it's last year and the year before that. In 2020 to 2021, he played for the Regina Pats in 15 games and he got 26 points. Really good numbers, but there were still more to come. In 2021, 2022, he got 100 points in 62 games for the Regina Pats, scoring 51 goals. An incredible season. This was the season that really, gave him a lot of attention. This is the season that really gave him a lot of attention coming into the 2023 draft lottery and stuff like that. And then in 2022, 2023, he replicated that same performance but did even better. He scored 20 more goals than last season. In 57 games, he scored 71 goals with 72 assists for 143 points. So that is 143 points in 51 games. So that is 143 points in 57 games. That is over 2 points per game. Think about it, over 2 points per game. That is completely dominant for his age group, for his level. An incredible season for him. Even in the playoffs, he scored 20 points in 7 games, showing that he can do it in the playoffs as well. So really, really impressive season for Bedard with the Regina Pats. In addition to his play with the Regina Pats, he did play 2 World Junior Championships. His most recent one in 2023, he really dominated that tournament. He had 23 points in 7 games, scoring 9 goals. An insane performance from Bedard. And in terms of the Chicago Blackhawks, this does affect them in a big, big way. Obviously, such a talented forward such as Bedard can change any franchise, but it will totally revamp the Chicago Blackhawks. So as you can see, the forwards here, they aren't of the best quality, and that is kind of my concern. The Chicago Blackhawks have probably the worst forward depth in the National Hockey League right now. And in my opinion, I think they need to add at least 1 or 2 free agents, maybe get a trade in, someone established in the NHL, but they just need someone to help Bedard get as many points, as many opportunities as possible. And for the Blackhawks, a big positive for them is the amount of prospects they have in the pipeline. One of the big prospects in net is Drew Comesso. He's from Boston University. He's had a really good season with Boston University and with the United States, so he's one to watch out for. He's in the minors right now. They do have Colton Dock from the WHL, and they have Ethan Del Mastro from the Sarnia Sting, who has had a really good season for them. And they also have Kevin Korchinski, their first round selection. I believe he was 7th overall last season. He's still, I believe, with the Seattle Thunderbirds. So we'll see what happens if he gets into the team next year or maybe with the minor league team. But that's going to be really exciting. He's been doing really well. He's a tall, strong defenseman who has a really good shot on the blue line. And they also have Frank Nazar, Landon Slaggert. I know he's really good. Ryan Green, Sam Rinzel, and just generally they have a really good prospect pool. So that's really exciting for the Blackhawks. I just think in general, if they sign a forward to help out Bedard next season, that would be pretty essential for his development. I don't think he could carry that forward group as it is. He's definitely going to need some help. So that's going to end it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this breakdown and reaction of the Blackhawks selecting first overall at this year's draft. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next video.